much, but it's gonna feed quite a few people once we roll it out. Because we're rolling it and slowly moving up. This has little numbers on it. 1 to 7. No, 1 to 9. 9 is so thin it won't even go through probably. So what I'm gonna do, just to show you how it works, is I always start with just a small piece and I put a little flour on both sides so I can start rolling it through.
What thickness of dough are you looking for when you're kneading it?
Thanks, Donna. I've got to roll that back on there. I wonder if it'll work. The thickness, I mean, it's just going to be a dough ball, and then you pull it off a little bit at a time, and you're going to run it through the machine.
Could you make your dough like that after you had kneaded it and placed it in the freezer to pull out when you're ready to?
I wouldn't freeze it. It doesn't take that long to make, so I would just make it fresh when you can. And, you know, invite people over, give them wine, make them work. That's a fun thing. You can have a pasta party.
So you said after you knead it, you put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm starting. I want you to see, this is number 2 already. Okay? I'm going to keep moving it up. Yeah. A lot. So this is 3. See how it's getting flatter? And it's not sticking, so we did a good thing there, Jean. We did it good. We did good. I know. So we're on 4 now. And if I want to do the pasta through one of these fettuccine or spaghetti, I don't go much thinner than the 5 or the 6, because otherwise the teeth won't pull it through. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. So we're on 6, we're on 5 right now, and I want to show you. You move this little guy over, and then you just go through here. It's gonna. Oh, and it comes out the other side, so pretty. Wow. Okay, this is on a 5. Wow. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Perfect. Jonathan wants to eat it right now.
This is the bad one.
The magical part about this, yeah.
What was the brand of the machine you mentioned? You got on
I don't know. You just look on Amazon, and it's the cute red one that's $24.99. Yeah, it comes up. Just type in pasta machine, and it'll come up.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna blow your minds here. If you want to make a cool, fun pasta that's not boring, grab some weird spices. Grab some pepper. Mix that in. Yeah.
What's the difference between a pasta and a noodle that you make, like a noodle for chicken noodle soup or
Nothing.
nothing? There's no big
Just
difference.
egg noodles are usually what you put in a noodle soup. But it's all up to you. I mean, they're all still pasta. It's just a different style. So I'm just folding in some herbs to here, and then I'm going to start rolling this back in here.
If you didn't have a pasta machine, could you do it by hand with a knife?
You could do it with a rolling pin if you're strong. But it's so much easier to buy a $24.99 pasta maker. So
If you were to make ravioli, what number would you stop at?
I'm going to show you raviolis.
If you order it today, it will not be shipping.
All right, see how I put the herbs inside the pasta now? Yeah. Okay, so if you want to make it spinach pasta, what I like to do is put fresh spinach in the blender with the warm water. Okay? So then you blend it up real nice and add it to your pasta. You can then, instead of just the water, you're adding like a spinach water. So when you're mixing it up, it's already spinachy. You can do the same with beets or any of those cool, colorful ones. Tomatoes too. If you want a tomato pasta, just put a little tomato sauce in it instead of take out a little of the water and put the other thing in. See how cool that looks with the herbs in it?
Is it possible to make it with gluten-free flour?
You can try, girl. I've never tried.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can probably make it with potato mixed with chickpea or something like that.
Okay.
I like all my gluten, girl.
If it sticks in the machine, what are you doing wrong?
You don't have enough flour in it if it sticks. Look how cool that is, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna do one more time and make fettuccine out of this too. The cool thing about this is you boil your water while you're making your sauce. How do you boil pasta? Does anybody know? Salt. Why do you put salt in the water?
Flavor. Only change it adds flavor to the noodle.
Thank you. It adds flavor to the noodle. Have you ever had somebody's pasta they didn't put any salt in it?
Yeah.
Ew!
And then you can't put
It
enough
smells
salt.
amazing. I'm gonna put this on a plate or somewhere and pass this around. All right. All right. So I'm making this sexy herb pasta coming out this side now.
Did you say you started with the high number and went lower, or started?
You start with a 1 and then you go up. I'm
Okay.
using a 5 right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry these two things so I can pass this around. You can smell it. It smells so amazing, you guys. All right. What time is it?
2:30.
Okay. It took us a half an hour to make sauce. Really cool pasta if we have someone here. With 2 people, one can make the sauce, one can make the pasta. You know how long the pasta, this fresh pasta, takes to cook once your water is boiling?
2 minutes.
Yep. It floats to the top, it's done. So you're making like a homemade pasta meal in like half an hour to 40 minutes. How cool is that?
Easy for you to say.
I just showed you. It's easy.
What were the herbs that you put in here?
This was an herb mix that I picked up in Rome at the market. I'll pass it around. There's a hot pepper one, and then there's a herb one. All right, I'm going to show you a couple other cool things with tools. So,
What kind of pasta would you make with
with the what? It's so hard to work with when it's that thin and it starts to stick. I don't know why they have it so thin, really. Once you get it that thin, it's almost like it falls apart before you can get it in a pot. So, anybody know what this is? No, this was Campo di Fiori. Yes. Exactly. I'm sure my mother-in-law did that.
the Italian one.
I know. So this is a gnocchi board, which is super cool. But you can also use it to make like a ridge penne or any of those pastas that have ridges. Why do pastas need ridges?
Different kinds of sauce.
They hold the sauce in, you know, so that's why we always buy pasta with ridges because it holds the sauce so much better. So that's why it's cool to have one of these. When I go, I usually bring 5 or 6 back and give them as gifts because they're really cool to have in your kitchen. These are little tools that I get when I'm there too. These help cut our ravioli upstairs. This is all the tools that we use for that. But I'm gonna show you how to make tortellini and ravioli real quick. Also, I have a really cool tool that I got when I was in Tuscany. Actually, I found the idea in Tuscany and someone here in America on Etsy was making them, and I was like, can you custom me one? So they customed it for me. I'm going to show you that real quick too. Super cool. Were you in Tuscany?
Yeah.
Did you go to the cooking class where the lady was kind of mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put it meanly?
Oh yeah, she was not French. She's like, I don't have to do this because we were talking to each other. We were like, whoa, lady, we're in Tuscany, calm down. So this is crocetti tool. It makes circular pasta. This cuts it out. It has a design on the back, and on the front, this is Amore. So I'm going to show you how to make that real quick. Super cool. There's someone in Michigan that makes these. So you can look them up on Etsy. I'm going to show you. This has to be a little thicker, but it's really cool in Tuscany. They have coats of arms that they put on their pastas. They have some family symbols. It's really cool.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that little wood?
Crocetti. Croxetti.
Thank you.
How would you make something like manicotti?
How would you make manicotti? You make this. I'll show you how to do that too. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to show you this one first, and then I'll show you that one. Actually, I might show you the manicotti first. So, you get this cool little tool. Any of these, you can even use a pizza cutter. If you have a pizza cutter and you don't have a fancy tool at home. You just cut your fresh pasta, put your stuffing in, and roll it. And there's your manicotti, cannelloni, anything you want. Bake it in the oven. Since it's fresh pasta, just like when you boil it, when you cook it in the oven, it won't take very long. But you're going to want your center to be hot, not cold. So it usually takes about 20-25 minutes. Yay! Thank you. So what you would do would be, this is like our filling. You would just put it in the center here, like that, and roll it up. This is our ravioli filling. So I just wanted to show him how to do that. Now I'm going to make this a little thicker again and show you my cool tool. So I cut it out. This has the little cutout guy. So you cut it out and it makes your circle already. And then you put it like this. And then you stamp it. A lot of work, but it's really cool. And then you see how the design is on there? And then the other side says Amore with some hearts. So yeah, that's kind of a fun, like you can personalize one for with your initial, for your name or anything. Yeah, this is not something I would do for a wine dinner either. But it is kind of a cool thing. That's the actual pasta. You boil it just like that. So I'm going to show you how to make like a tortellini too, you guys. Yeah.
You're going to make this homemade pasta for like lasagna or manicotti?
Yeah.
You don't boil it first, do you?
Nope. You don't have to. Nope. So I got a square I just cut out here. If you want to make it extra pretty, you can cut around all the edges so it's fancy. And then you use an egg wash, which is just milk and egg. I don't have any down here, but it'll still work. So I put the filling in the center here, and then I fold it over. You can do it in a circle or a square, which is pretty cool. So I'm folding my pasta over. The important thing about doing this is closing the pasta. So you don't want to do all the work, and then you put them in the water and they open up and you got like ricotta water. So see how I close that up? Like that? Then this is the trick. You put your thumb in the front and your finger in the back. I know it looks hard, but it's easy. And then you fold it over and it makes the coolest little belly button. That's what initially a tortellini was supposed to be, Venus's belly button. So there's a tortellini.
Would that also boil for 2 minutes?
This might need just a little bit longer, but they float as well when they're ready. So when your pasta is ready that has the fillings in it, and you can put any filling you want. You can put meat, you can put cheese. We're gonna start our pumpkin ravioli up soon for the fall. So you really can do a lot with just the small amount of ingredients. You can make a lot of shapes. I'm gonna show you how to make a little small penne noodle next.
Would it help to like use a fork to help close it?
You could, but then you'll get rid. See how this has a cute shape because I put the squiggle edges on it. Just press it and it usually closes. Especially if you have egg wash, that helps it seal. It's like glue.
So you put the egg wash on before you close the pasta?
Yes, on the edges.
Do you have any tips for making the filling good for ravioli?
Ravioli filling. We start with a ricotta base, a really nice ricotta that's not runny. And then we add Parmesan, Romano. We put spinach. We put mushrooms. You can put anything you want, as long as it's not extra watery. What will make it less watery is putting more like grated cheese in it. That helps out. So,
I've always made it and it seems really bland.
ooh, you gotta taste it before you put it in there, girl. Make sure it's not bland. All right. So I'm gonna cut a couple squares and make some fun shapes. So here's an easy one. Just a square. Ooh, let me get the top. Look. Bow tie.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? Bow tie. On the lasagna. Oh, that's dry. That's a dry machine. So this I need. Usually there's a little circle.